I started off, man, if y'all rocking with Joey, man, I've seen the subscribers going up. I really appreciate everybody. I'm also seeing the views go up. So double appreciate y'all to that. But if y'all still rocking with me, man, hit that subscribe button for me. Y'all know I'm climbing, but I'm climbing dolly. You feel me? Now, let's get to the real spill. You understand me? The topic everybody's talking about. Y'all know I was for sure gonna talk about it. And this Deshaun Watson being named quarterback one. Behold that thought. We gonna talk on that. We gonna talk on the 49ers damn owner getting caught for allegedly human trafficking. We gonna have to read into that, but I read on some stuff of that. Y'all know what I be saying about the 49ers, bro. I have been saying this nonstop. In multiple videos, y'all hear me speak on how the 49ers be jugging. They be finessing. They be doing something, goddamn. I do want to touch on Ashton. I don't know how to say his name. Ashton Jounty. A little bit. Allegedly he had got hurt in the practice. Well, not allegedly. He ended up being hurt in the practice. But I don't think that's necessarily. It's a big blow to them. Let me stop talking stupid. But I'm gonna get there. I want to talk about Jounty. Then who else was I bringing on? We gonna get to the perfect troll, fam. Dog, Enes Kanter is comedy. We for sure gonna get in and talk about Enes Kanter, bro. Bro is grade A troll. When it comes to the sports life, Enes Kanter's the troll like 6ix9ine. Stop playing with me. I'm capping. But let's get on up into it. So first things first, man. If y'all ain't known what happened and where all this commotion is coming from, boom. This is the first issue right here. People are not rocking with Deshaun Watson being named the quarterback one. Now, y'all know how big of a fan I am of Deshaun Watson, bro. I promise y'all, I think he still got something left. Unpopular opinion, I think he still got something left. Now, it's a lot of hate that Deshaun Watson's been getting. Would I say rightfully so? Not necessarily, and I'm gonna tell you why on that. It's because, like, when we talk about Browns quarterbacks and what people are trying to see, it gets to a point now where I feel like they're just trying to see entertainment, which we all trying to see. But try to stick with me where I'm going at. Everybody watch sports for entertainment, but we also, a big part of that entertainment and a big part of why we watch sports is because we want to see our team win. If our team ain't winning, it's kind of like, damn, bro, why I'm even watching this shit? It becomes a disappointment factor. Like, you hoping, but nothing's still going. I feel like the Browns don't even have that disappointment factor of hope to be better. So I don't know why Deshaun Watson is under so much scrutiny. Like, he was supposed to be. I mean, when you do bring in a quarterback, now let's stop bullshitting. You do bring in a quarterback for change. That's what you ultimately looking for in a franchise. If you can get a great quarterback, if you can get a great quarterback, you're looking for a franchise changer, basically, who's going to help your team go and improve to the highest extent. You think Super Bowl immediately if you have a quarterback that you see can play. Deshaun Watson really used to be that quarterback. He really used to be a quarterback that people thought, bro, could probably play in a Super Bowl, if not win a conference game. You get what I'm saying? If not win a conference, not win a conference game, because that would be going to the Super Bowl. But play in a conference game. You dig what I'm saying? So that's my issue with that. The Browns acting like, and the Browns fans acting like Deshaun Watson was just supposed to come in and change this whole organization around. Now, what sucks for Deshaun Watson is, bro was hurt. He tore his Achilles. He tore his Achilles, and I think if he would have been able to, you know what I'm saying, play last year, it would have been a different story. It would have been a big-time different story because not only for him, and the reason I say this is because y'all forget their defense was ranked first in the league. Number one. And they were letting up. What was the Browns' defense average? Let's just look it up real quick. Let's see what the Browns' defense average last year. Let's look up how many points they averaged last year. 22.3 points. Right? Think about how much they were on the field. Oh, they ended up dropping. They ended up dropping big time. There was a point in the league where they were number one. They ended up dropping and scoring on defense. That's crazy. But y'all, what do you do when you still only now let's talk about this. You still only letting up 22 points in the league. That's 14th. Let's still talk about this. Would potentially be worst offense in the league. Them are the Titans. Worst offense in the league. And I don't think the Titans should be that bad, truthfully. But it is what it is. It's the quarterback play. And I think Cam Ward still got some time. Now, we're going to leave that out. Because I do think Cam Ward still got some time. So we're not going to necessarily downplay my boy. Because I think my boy got that in him. However, people are booing Deshaun Watson. Let's get back to him. And I want to talk about this too. His podium talk. So, people booing Deshaun Watson, right? And we going and... One, we want Shedeur to play. We want Shedeur to start his rookie year as a 5th rounder. You can't now. We all love the Sanders family. We know that. We love prime. If you a football player and you hate on prime time, I think it's something actually wrong with you. It's like it's no. I can't even say it's like nothing. If you hating on prime time period because he is that guy when it comes to the swag, the plan, the quotes, the what he was able to do. If you hate anything on primetime, you weird. Period. You weird. But my point is, I understand the magnitude as to why everybody will want Shedeur Sanders to be playing. This is my whole issue. They drafted a quarterback. I believe Dylan Gabriel was drafted in what, the 2nd round? I believe Dylan Gabriel was drafted in the 2nd round. Double check. Let's check my facts. Yes, 2nd round. Dylan Gabriel was drafted in. It's like they damn near swept Dylan Gabriel under the damn rug after he got hurt. Like, bro got hurt and they damn near didn't even want to see bro. We ain't heard about how bro been practicing for real. We ain't heard about nothing. And this is not to downplay Shedeur. It's really to get at the Browns organization again, because I'm telling you, this organization has not set anyone up for success. In the last damn near 10 years, 15 years, who has the Browns set up for success? No one. Not one quarterback. So, let's keep going. We don't hear nothing about our number 1 draft pick. Okay. Odd, but okay. But we want to get stupid hype on the 5th round draft pick. Now, this is what confuses me. Why not get Shedeur 2nd round if y'all damn near was going to plan on making boy the 2nd string quarterback on the depth chart, the backup? Now, I think Shedeur is nice. I've always thought Shedeur is nice. But do I think he's better than someone that's shown that they're proven in the league like Deshaun Watson? No. I don't think he's better than him. Dude, he's proven. Shedeur hasn't proven anything. And I think that's where a lot of people get shit confused. Is that no matter what you say, there becomes a time where you can show that you're proven. Now, Shedeur played a couple games last season to be able to show that he can do something. He didn't play too well. Now, and I think it's because they're not giving these quarterbacks time to develop. Think about the last quarterback, Patty Mahomes. He played behind Alex Smith. Bro didn't start till like game 15, maybe 17. I don't know. He didn't start till late in the season. Very next year, when he sat behind a veteran quarterback and was just able to learn the do's and don'ts, bro's an MVP. So I'm confused on where the developmental factor for the Browns is right now. Like, I feel like y'all trying so hard right now to find a quarterback, and now that they're not trying to pay attention to the developmental factor. They still have, I think Ty Green or somebody, or whatever bro's last name is, that's still in the room with them. They still have another quarterback in that room that also we haven't heard nothing from. So I get a little confused on how they really trying to go about their situation in the quarterback room. And it seems like to me that Deshaun Watson was going to be starting regardless. It seems like in every other organization with the money that people will just accept the money. Well, I mean, he's getting paid more, so he got to play. That don't mean they like it, but they accept it. Like, okay, I understand it. Why is this not accepted for Deshaun Watson? Because bro got paid all that money after those scandals? I can see where the hate come from if we go keep it a buck. Because bro shouldn't have been getting rubbed down like that. So we ain't going to, no, I'm playing. But in a real way, I've never seen literally a quarterback, especially 5th rounder, have so much like want for him to play. Again, now we ain't never seen Deion Sanders' son either. It's just black and white. We ain't never seen Deion's son. So, but this also leads me to my point where I think Shador Sanders, just on the sidebar, he carries himself so well to where he's so liked to where you can't. Damn near the reason you gonna hate him is because bro really don't say the right shit. I mean, it's because you don't like how bro always says the right shit. Let me put that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason you can like him, because bro really, the way that people's like I've seen. I'm gonna just say me. The way that I've seen people want their quarterback to be carried, that's Shador Sanders. In the real, it's Shador Sanders. Straight up. If y'all think these quarterbacks not out here with crazy confidence too, you lost your mind. They damn near have to play with confidence. The slightest bit of hesitation and it'll look like the easiest mistake for them. Off the slightest bit of hesitation. And think about how Deshaun Watson is playing right now. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. But like I said, I don't see a fifth rounder coming in starting over someone that's proven, that's been paid a bag, regardless of how he's been playing. Okay, he's not playing well right now. He's in an injury. When the fuck have we ever wanted a starting quarterback to look immaculate in the damn preseason? When? This is why I don't watch the preseason, bro. Okay, yeah, we want them to get warmed up. Bro, they got weeks 3 and 4 to warm up on that for the preseason. It's 4 weeks. Obviously, the young guys go play first. Getting a drive in. No quarterback is cold on their first drive. I'm not going to say none, but the odds of a quarterback scoring on the first drive, I wouldn't think is that high. Come on now. And also, let's get to the fans, because this is what pissed me off about the Browns. And I understand, because y'all have been a bad organization, but y'all forget, my Lions was also a bad organization for a long time. We just damn near hit the gas pedal in damn near 2022, 2023? And damn near still had a disappointing year last year for what for what the fans were expecting, for what we got. And y'all know I'm a diehard Lions fan, but it's the facts. They put us on this high, and it's not. We wanted y'all to go to the Super Bowl, but the fact y'all got in the playoffs, I guarantee if y'all wouldn't have went any further, the Lions, and I'm sidebarring this, if the Lions wouldn't have went any further, we would have still been okay with that. Detroit fans, I promise you. Now, we love to win, but more than winning, we love progress. Now, talk about it. But back to the point. The Browns fans is over here booing Deshaun Watson. I'm like, what? Let's watch the reaction that Deshaun gave to the fans booing him. But I completely understand this. However, him being Deshaun Watson and knowing that he's not playing to where a fan, an outsider would like, he has to also take responsibility for that. But we're going to talk about that. Let's go ahead on Deshaun Watson.
It has nothing to do about the performance. It's a little bit personal than that. So
don't you think, Deshaun, that winning and playing better would eliminate some of that booing?
Last time I played on this field, I tore my Achilles. And that same fan base, they cheered when I got hurt. So does that have to do with, what does that have to do with anything about performance? It has nothing to do about the performance.
Let's talk about it. Because that's facts. That's facts, bro. What quarterback who looks to the fans for love, they love that shit, bro. They love that shit. Regardless of what everyone loves that shit. Like, fans make you feel good regardless of what you talk about, fam. So why would he want to, bro, for people to cheer when you got hurt? Think about how hard it already is to come back and want to play for this organization that you have to play for because you're signed in on a contract or you gonna lose your paper. Think about how hard that is, fam. Yet y'all cheer when on probably one of my lowest lows, I just was hurt a season ago, and I get hurt again, and y'all cheering. Y'all sat there and clapped. It makes no sense to me, bro. No sense to me. And now they're booing him. What, to me, in this press conference, he's not saying nothing wrong when it comes to keeping it real. But y'all know, when y'all keep it real at that podium, it's always gonna go to shit. Because it's not based on what you're saying and if it's the truth. It's fucking based on what they think about you, fam. So, could he have helped his situation in this press conference? No. But he could have made it worse, which he did. Truthfully, he did. Now they want Shador to play even more because you calling him out. Fans don't like to get called out, most definitely when you ain't gave him nothing. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid called Sixer fans out, but he was giving them playoff performances. Yeah, I'm going to pay for y'all tickets because I don't like the fact that they was here more than us. That's damn near a positive reinforcement call out, fam. That's basically him saying he want more of his people there. But like I said, Deshaun Watson didn't get that other end of it. They would have never teamed up with Deshaun. He has to play better, and that's just fair to say. He has to play better, but again, this is preseason and that's camp. I don't think people understand. One, in camp, the defense know your shit. The defense knows your shit. That's what makes it so much more difficult. Ask anybody. This is like 101 of camp. They know exactly what the hell you doing to the point where they can call out your damn play. That's what makes that shit so hard for the offense. You still got to go win regardless if they know it or not. And the thing is with quarterbacks, they gonna take chances. They gonna see what they can exploit. So all these interceptions and shit y'all see every time ain't damn near, you know what I'm saying? It ain't fucking, okay, he made a bad pass. No, maybe he's trying something. Practice is to practice, to try it out to see if it works. Now, bro's torn his Achilles. He got to get his groove back too. Y'all expecting this boy to come back and play A1 off a torn Achilles? Like, what the hell more y'all wanting from bro? He ain't got too much more to damn, you know what I'm saying, work with other than these 4 couple games. That's real life game reps before the season hit. Maybe he just playing bad right now and that shit a switch on. That's why also people have a preseason to see what's going on, to see if they can pick it up, to get the season started early basically. On the opposite end of it. Now, this is what makes it weird for me. Deshaun Watson comments, right? And the point that these fans are making, right? So his comment is, we know the truth. And the truth basically is they don't like Deshaun Watson. They want Shador to start. Now, let's pull up Shador and Deshaun Watson camp stats. Through 16 days. Deshaun got more interceptions. Shador got 19 touchdowns. Deshaun got 11 interceptions. Okay. I can see where the frustration's coming in there. But now let's see preseason stats. But I can tell y'all right now, too, I don't think I seen my starting quarterback actually. I mean, I don't know, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, Shador looks like he's playing better. But again, this is preseason. So I don't know, y'all. I mean, I still don't see a fifth string, whether if he's playing better or not, that's going to come in and start over someone that's proven. And that's still my point. He's proven. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. It can... it gets interesting when you look at stats because sometimes stats don't always prove the shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if Shador's going against 2s, if Shador's going against 1s, if Deshaun was going against 2s, Deshaun's going against 1s. The shit really flips, bro. So I'm not making excuses for him, Deshaun. You have to play better. If you want this shit to stop, it starts with you and it begins with you. But the thing that it starts with him and it's going to end with him. If he don't play well, it's going to end there. They're going to start Shador. If Deshaun Watson does play well, it's going to be a lot of Brown fans saying, damn, I was wrong, which is going to feel just as good because now they're going to hop on your bandwagon. Now, what I don't like is this. I rock with Todd Monken, but Todd Monken also released some statements at the podium about Deshaun Watson's comments. And basically, he kind of on Deshaun Watson, but he's praising Shador. And I don't really like that shit. Because that's weird. Because that's showing that you basically had a favorite. You know what I'm saying? After you basically explained, the damn Shador situation. Hold on.
Deshaun is going to start against Jacksonville. Took in the full body of work
Tell y'all.
over the course of off season to training camp to the games, the joint practice, and all. Deshaun is going to start against Jacksonville.
No, this is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for, chat. Let's see. Okay, so basically, let me just go ahead and lock this in for y'all. He basically speaking on like he didn't like Deshaun Watson's comments about the fans, which as a coach I completely agree. That's why I said like Deshaun, you were gonna lose that statement anyway. Now for Deshaun, the frustration of course boiled over. We can obviously see that like that shit ain't nothing new, but it's very bad timing. And like I told y'all, timing is everything. Y'all hear me say this shit all the time. But I also don't like the timing of when Todd Monken basically said this shit. You see your two quarterbacks fighting. As of right now, you show no favorite towards neither one of these quarterbacks because you have to play this shit as even as possible. Now, there has been a lot of comments that Deshaun Watson starting people do not believe has to do with Todd Monken. And that's where shit gets a lot more interesting because it's like if he didn't make this call, then his comments that he's making now makes a lot more sense. But let me go ahead and let y'all tune in on Todd Monken speaking on Deshaun Watson.
Hey, how's it feel to get booed? I mean, it's a pretty easy question. It sucks. I don't want to get booed. It comes with the territory. You don't want to get booed? Let's play good football. Let's play good at quarterback. Let's play good on offense. Let's play good as a team. And then you don't have to worry about all that because it can turn just like that. Win, play good football, and everybody will be fine. That's just part of it.
And that's facts. That's just straight facts. Now, if I'm gonna sit here and praise Deshaun for keeping the shit real, the exact part Todd Monken said, I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real on the opposite side. Like Deshaun, you have to play better as a quarterback. Now, that shit, everybody damn near know the hardest position in football is quarterback. We not gonna sit here and act like it's easy, but that's what you have trained to do. That's what you are being paid to do, meaning you have to do it at a high level, period. Todd Monken, it's the same thing with Deshaun. Like, both of y'all gotta chill at this damn press conference, rather if it's too real or not, because once you get so real, it brings shit into the locker room, because what I mean is now people are trying to get fucking stories, trying to dig deeper into something that you don't want them digging deeper into, which is why even Shador comments, he stated like, I don't like when y'all try to divide our locker room. And that's why I say Boy always says the perfect thing, because that's really what it comes down to. Like, y'all trying to divide us. That's not what I'm here for. Deshaun Watson could have answered that same shit, like that same exact way with these same exact words. Like, nah, I understand why they booing. I'm not trying to explain. I just got to play better. We've heard so many quarterbacks say they got to play better. We heard Patrick Mahomes say he got to play better when his damn near whole line was hurt. We heard Jalen Hurts say he got to play better all the time. We heard Josh Allen say he had to play better. Deshaun, that's something you have to speak up on. Yeah, I need to play better. It's on me. I'm going to pick it up. Period. I'm going to end it there. You can walk off after that. You know what I'm saying? But this is what makes it weird that Todd Monken said that, because in the same exact press conference, he's praising Shador. But if I can find it. Okay, yeah, he praises Shador.
There's a lot there to like. You know, I mean, he plays with a certain amount of confidence. He has gotten a lot better at getting rid of the ball. Certainly he wants to make a play. And I'll give you an example, like the 1/3 and 13 or 14 we converted, you know, he holds onto the ball and lets the receiver clear. There's going to be other times where that sweet spot is where he's going to have to check it down. So I thought he did a lot of really good things. I mean, I'm really proud of him.
See, that's over. I don't even want to hear this shit no more. That's what I mean by he don't need to be up there overly confident on him. Like, even if that's the truth, I think Shador's been playing very, very well. He's been making plays. His reads has been there. He's been connecting on things that we've talked about. And I like where he's going. Do you know exactly what Shador's? I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep that in-house. Period. It's it. You don't got to tell them shit. Then y'all make it so difficult on yourselves, and I understand emotions every single time, fam. They go roll over at some point, but that's why y'all professionals. Y'all don't let the emotions get to the press conference, fam. But I am very interested because I want Deshaun Watson to do good. I always have thought Deshaun Watson is that guy. I think he can get back to being that guy. He's just been hurt. He's just been hurt. Now, have the injury, a lot of people say the injuries took him out of there. He's done. Maybe so. But I want bro to play well just as much as I want Shador to play well. The thing is, if Deshaun Watson plays bad, this is going to be a win-win for Shador. If Deshaun Watson plays good, Shador's probably going to get out of there. If Deshaun Watson plays bad, Shador gets to go into next season knowing that he's the starting quarterback. There's no way they're going to do any more talking about it on this guy's third season. There's no way. And that's how I feel about that. So I hope my dog Deshaun Watson, he get to where he need to be because I rock with bro. I rock with bro. But now, let's talk about the Browns organization. Let's get there just real quick before I get off this topic. When have they ever been a good organization? Like I said, give me any QB with success that they've had. And think about how much harder it's going to be to win a game now that they lost Myles Garrett. Now, they didn't lose a lot of their defensive pieces, but you lose Myles Garrett, who is 80, I'm gassing. 65% of that defense, maybe 70. Argue with anyone else other than me. Myles Garrett carried so much of that defensive weight on what he was doing that it didn't matter. If you... What's the word I'm looking for? Press. Like, if you get pressures on the quarterback, bow, changing the game. If you get damn sacks on the quarterback, broke the record last year, changing the game. Like, if you getting pressures, what you doing? Causing picks. Like, it's like bro has affected the game at that position better than anybody that I've ever seen. I ain't get to watch no Lawrence Taylor. Everybody say LT that guy. I ain't get to watch him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's probably the best one that I've ever seen play that game. Now,